Hello boys and girls, welcome to BenchART. I'm for Classic, and today my objective it is to try out Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, game developed by Team Ninja and Kaio, and it is using probably the same in-house engine as the first game, but fully revamped. But the objective it is to test it out the performance on the MX130 with 2GB GDDR5 or the Nvidia GT940 MX, also with 2GB GDDR5. And contrary to the other videos where I test multiple different settings, this is not happening in here because just like the first game, there is no graphical settings for you to choose from, there is no resolution for you to choose from, alright? So the game it is just running at 1080p and it is just using its maximum settings because there is no settings for you to choose from. And the performance it is great, it is running at a locked 60 frames per second, whatever, if there is too much action or not, it's just super stable 60 frames per second. You might be thinking that, oh, but that's because VSync, you can have more than that. No, it's not. I mean, you can force and disable VSync through Nvidia control panel, but the game will still run at 60 frames per second. It's an hard lock to 60 frames per second, whatever if you have VSync or no VSync. Alright, for me it is absolutely fine. I have no issues with playing with 60 frames per second. It's awesome. The game it is very well optimized, despite it's a shame that we pay for something and we don't have even a specific, even a single PC specific setting. This is a super shame, and the fact that if you want to buy this game individually, you can. Alright, now that we talked about that, let's talk a little bit about the game. Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, it is clearly much more flashy than the first game, and probably that's the reason I do prefer the first game over the second one, because I kind of like traditional experiences. It's not that Ninja Gaiden Sigma it is different. I mean, on its visual presentation, it is clearly much better, and when you perform special attacks and stuff like that, there is much more special effects, which makes it a much more modern game. But I like classic games. When I play Ninja Gaiden Sigma, I have some kind of vibes from Dark Souls and from software games that I do enjoy, while this one it still retains most of the gameplay of the first game entirely. It is much more flashy and sometimes resembles to me more Devil May Cry than Prince of Persia or From Software games, alright? But still, I do enjoy a lot this game. It's just it starts to feel a little bit more different than the stuff that I do enjoy, but it is, no matter what, it is excellent. I think this second game, if you did enjoy the first game, you won't be going wrong if you are going to play the second one too. And obviously you will, because if you brought the first game, you also have access to the second game and the third one. And the third game, this is where things starts to fall apart. So, according to Metacritic though, this second game scored less than the first one, so probably people had some kind of same opinion as me, and the third game started to be more of a reasonable game than a good game, you know. Still, again, I do enjoy this second game, but I still do prefer the first game more, at least from what I played, and I bet I played that much. My first moments with the game that I had clearly showed me that the first game was clearly more serious, and this second game it is way more casual. Keep in mind that Ninja Gaiden it is usually a difficult game, so don't expect that this is an easy game. This is coming from the same developers as Nioh, and in case you don't know Nioh it is kind of a... this is not right to say this, but this is kind of a Souls-like game. It tries to resemble a lot of Dark Souls, and it is also very difficult and tough. And Ninja Gaiden, it is also not an easy game. It's not super challenging like Nioh or Dark Souls, but it is still a challenging game. So it might not be for everyone out there. Alright, and, well, I guess that's all that I can say about this. You already know the things about the price, which I talked on the first video for Ninja Gaiden 1. So since you are forced to buy the entire package instead of buying individually, you need to pay the full price, which is $39.99. I think the price it is fine, but it's a shame that you can't buy a game individually, because you might want just to buy the first one or the second one or even the third one, despite I do think that people probably will buy the first one or second one. And you can't. You need to buy the entire package, and because of that same reason it gets more expensive on a single payment. Alright, so again, thank you a lot for watching, hope you keep enjoying the rest of the video, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
Yeah.